Hello. Welcome to another episode of S4. Oh, fuck.
Every time.
Off to a great
Welcome
start already.
To the
Super serious science show.
Where
Super serious cabal show.
Three of us
Turn
are
her
going
up,
to
I can't hear it.
objectively.
Me?
Can't hear me? Three of us are going to objectively observe data while Kari biasly observes it.
Okay, so I know everyone's confused. Listen, okay, there's
That was me.
four S's, and sometimes it's easier when it's just us chatting instead of saying super serious science
Well,
show.
you've identified the problem, so it's an identified S4.
It's you.
Mm-hmm.
It's me. Hi. I'm the
Okay.
problem. It's Bree.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, welcome to another episode of the Super Serious Science Show.
It's serial.
Yeah,
And who are
it's
you?
getting
Super
serious out
serial.
here.
Who? What?
Who are you?
It is.
Why? Who?
It's a lovely day. Thank you for
Hi.
everyone that is here. It's been a little bit of a while, especially since we're every other Thursday, and then, life happens. Anyway, I think we're excited for some of the videos that we have today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous about some of them because Jamie sent me so many.
Yeah.
I didn't get to look at what they were. So we don't know what we're going to get. Do you guys want to start it off?
Yeah. Wait, before we do that, there's one thing that I feel like is really necessary for all of us to discuss.
There we go. There we go. That's what I meant
I feel
by
better
starting
already.
All right. I've missed that. We haven't had that in quite a while.
off. Oh, shit. Okay, so yeah, let's see what
This
we
is my
have.
last show for a while.
It is.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, because Kari's coming to America. To
All right.
infiltrate
I don't know if you heard that, Brie. I don't know if I
some
told you that I'm coming to
weird
America.
things.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right, here
That's
we
right.
go.
That's
All right,
right.
give us the first.
Oh,
give us
in the
first
Gulf
one.
of Mexico.
Bloody hell, governor.
This one's hard to see.
Chico, it's going back the other way.
Yeah, it is.
What's
Stop.
with these TikToks that take up 8% of the
Yeah,
screen?
bro, man.
I do not
I don't
understand.
like it.
Telling you.
Like, what is that? That doesn't make it any better.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I see the little white thing.
Man, Kevin, y'all got no churches in y'all hood, man?
Popeyes.
Y'all ain't got no churches?
Dude, look at that shit.
I don't have time to go to the Bridgewater Triangle.
That was on Jamie and I's
I see what it
bucket
is,
list.
man.
What is it?
Oh, Bridgewater Triangle?
Look like they close up.
Mhm. Yeah, and just make
But
it
I
like
had
a
the time.
huge Massachusetts event.
That's
I
it.
will
I'm
say-
canceling the trip.
I will
It's
say I looked
canceled.
at this on my phone and it looked better than it does here.
Well, it does like
Um,
a leafy thing.
If I had the time, I would take you up on the fries. I absolutely would, but I have to be in a lot of different
Jeff said
places.
I
so-
won't buy you fries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he said
because I said I won't have
beer
time.
fries.
Oh, rude.
Fuck your personal peppers.
Fuck the personal peppers.
Personal potatoes. All right. Okay. So what do you guys think about that one?
For me personally, I'm gonna have to do a need more info. I feel like we need a longer video, zoomed in more, because right now it's just, I don't know, it could possibly be just a plane. You know what I mean? Like off in the distance.
Doing a barrel roll.
And it
Yeah,
just
I was
crashes
gonna
into
say
the water. It's Malaysia flight 137 or whatever.
No, see how it stops and then it goes skirt.
Because then the pilot got control of the plane.
It could be a drone.
It was that one
Could be a
pilot
drone.
who it was that one pilot who landed in the Hudson.
Sully?
Yeah, it was Sully.
Sully.
Who saved it right at the end.
Sully was awesome.
I
He
agree.
did a good job.
I agree.
I saw a documentary, then I saw the Tom Hanks movie and was like, hey,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's
say
pretty cool. You landed the
UFO
plane in the Hudson.
I'm gonna say UFO yes because I think this is unidentified.
Okay. Tones, Malone's.
I'm gonna go straight for the needs more info.
Oh, okay. And Car.
That's more of a post Malone's.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't know. I need more info. Really, I wish it was clearer. The movement's interesting, but it could be a drone. Could easily be a drone.
Agree.
The real question is,
Okay.
you got churches in your hood?
Do you got churches in your hood? Sometimes I
got
think
churches in your
the
head?
commentary just makes it so much better when people are like, "Oh shit, we gonna die."
we gonna die.
Never I thought there was a UFO in the sky. It'd be this thing. What is that?
Can you play it again?
Yeah, we
So
don't need
short.
her talking. I would say just to, I would just. pause it.
What's the light below it? Like, could
I'm-
that be a reflection on a glass ceiling?
I'm very intrigued by the shape.
If you at the beginning, there's another light below it.
Really?
Yeah, go back to the beginning. See,
That's a star.
Yeah, those are
You're a
stars.
star.
It's Orion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
It's
a
just a
star. Might be a planet.
star. It's a motherfucking star boy.
It's a motherfucking star boy.
Huh. So, I guess UFO.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that one down because I don't know what that meant.
Yeah, UFO on this one. I don't know what's going on here. The shape is what gets me. Unless it's just like a really close, like
How do I know they're even
Firefly?
Go back to the beginning. So
Try
what's the
again?
sense of scale? So you got a tree there at the bottom, you got a wire or something over the top. But okay, I'm less inclined to believe it's a glass ceiling. Although
It's
is that light?
Out of here with that.
the wire's just
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
No. This is
I mean-
a UFO for sure.
I've seen some,
Strange, very cool. I agree.
but like
Joe.
not that bright. But I've seen B-shaped craft like that before. But it could be a kite. It could be a reflection. It could be a balloon.
Well, you didn't.
I feel like I
help
just
solve
channeled
my
my
problem.
my childhood friend Aiden there. Like it could be a balloon.
it could be a balloon.
My name is Aiden.
So I think
Tony-
it'd be.
Yeah.
I think it would be interesting to know where this was filmed and what day it was filmed. And the reason for that is that could just be a rocket launch.
Bomb.
It could be the boosters.
Oh, of course, Joe. We love you.
Joe's the best.
Huh.
We are literally.
I'm trying to
crackhead
think of what
energy.
you're saying here.
No, we're just chaotic good. That's what it is.
You
Otherwise
think
known as
those are the
autism.
rocket boosters?
Like it could just be a rocket going into space.
Oh, from really. Yeah. Far away. I get you.
Yeah.
And it would just make a nice boomerang-ish V shape.
It's actually,
because
if you
it's-
look
'cause it's
closely at it,
obscured,
it doesn't
yeah.
look that symmetrical as it.
Yeah, like there's flames coming off the back of it, and then the rocket would be up front, so it would look
Because you
like
get
a
the
V.
cone of light from the rocket, and it could just be the angle that it's at in the way the cone is lit.
The cone. All right, whatever.
Tony is smart. He
I
makes
agree.
things go.
Are you ready for the
Tony's
next
a
one?
beautiful
Tony
lady.
is borderline boomer because I'm feeling old as fuck.
Tony drinks Bud Light.
That's because you go on like soliloquies about your personal peppers. I just was shared a photo from a Mr. Turd Ferguson. I wonder what it is.
Okay.
Ah, actually, good point, Jeff. Good point.
Ooh.
My phone's gone. It
Ooh,
fell.
ooh.
Game
V-shaped
over,
launch.
everybody.
All right.
Game over.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna share this image that Jeff just shared with me.
Oh, okay. Right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, right now.
because it has to do with the video we just watched.
It's to do with the video we just watched. What? Oh my God, why is this- Just open the image. Why doesn't it- That for some reason, if you open the image and then you type from Twitter, it doesn't actually do it, right? It's weird. There we go.
Kari.
I'm uncomfortable.
See,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
launch.
It's where's the streaks though? That's my question.
Well, it looks like it's being filmed on a fucking potato.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that's the same with basically every video we've ever seen on this show in like 18 months. It's just
Yeah, because everybody's not as bougie as we all are and don't have like the newest iPhone or Android.
I mean, imagine if I filmed a UFO on this thing at 5.3K. Like, would that not break the community? No one's ever done that for some reason.
And then we would realize that it was a star or a rocket launch.
Yeah, basically.
That's
All
why.
right,
That's
give us-
probably why, right? That's probably
I
why.
don't
What's
like
the
your
next-
negativity.
Give us the next one, baby.
I'm not into that. That's not
It's
my
fine.
style.
I'll cover myself up. Oh no, we've moved now. Never mind.
Oh yeah. Hey Corey.
Okay.
Oh.
Great.
You see him?
Oh.
There's a couple
See like
of them.
7.
Did you
What
see
the
him
fuck
change
is that?
direction right now?
Stop.
Oh no, do you see the other ones? Wait, what is that? What are all those things? Oh my god, Talia, there's like 10 of them. Talia, there's 20 of them. Talia, are you seeing this with me?
Talia.
Wait, are you seeing them fly in formation? Talia,
Oh yeah.
are you seeing this or not?
I love Talia.
Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this or no?
Or not.
Commander Keen
Wait,
in
do
the
you see
house.
them?
Ooh, where you been, Amanda?
Oh
Been
my
a
god.
minute, Keen. Where you been? Yeah, I want to
So
thank you, Keen.
obviously-
Your Lou Elizondo graphic that you made me like a year ago came in really handy recently.
This is probably the. Wait, is this my screen? Is it the? No, it's the video. Okay, I just have to double check. Okay, so yeah, wow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. I see, maybe 9,
There's
Nine.
quite a few.
9
of them moving
prostitutes.
around.
10.
9 prostitutes.
I know what I think it is, but I'll let you guys go first.
Are you gonna say
Drones.
starlings or drones?
It's like drones. I think it's drones. The formation is
Could be
giving me
drones.
drones.
I think
Personally.
it's birds.
It's just birds.
It's just birds. I like this new format layout too. It's much more.
So
I'm
Conducive to
trying different
TikTok
things. I'm
videos.
trying different things.
when,
No, it works
when
with
you
the
say
TikTok
it's
videos. It works.
when you say it's birds, you're just agreeing with me and Jamie by saying it's drones because birds aren't real.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. I
Yeah.
totally forgot.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm off my game today.
You
Yeah.
are
Obviously.
Sad.
Obviously.
sad.
Bree, what do you
Fuck
think
you.
it is?
Freaking bats. No, it's not bats. I'm gonna have to say probably chaotic drones. Although they're moving around really wild, I would imagine they'll crash into each other.
Maybe it's their first drone flight, and they're just learning.
Yeah, like a drone swarm. It was programmed.
There's a
good
to
book
look
for people.
chaotic.
It's a drone class. They got it on Groupon.
It's called How to Beat Stupid People.
Okay.
Do you use the book as a weapon?
I do. I throw it at people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just have
I
never
throw- I
really
throw the whole
seen
book at people.
UFOs like that. Unless it's like Mexico. Hi, Chad.
Does happen a
I'm
lot.
just
in
over
South
here
Hey, Chad.
trying to
Central
survive with
America.
these people.
Oh my God, Bree, you're so dramatic.
You're such a victim.
I am.
Ugh.
I'm 100% confirmed that this was
God.
happening. I even printed out a blurry version of the moon, hanging it from a light by a string, and sure enough, the phone detected.
Okay, so this is a part 2, but I found that part 1 wasn't
I
necessary.
think I've
wanted-
seen this.
Yeah. So what this is there's certain phones out there that when you take a picture, the phone is actually using AI and filling in blanks for you.
Mhm.
So much to the fact that this person is trying to prove a point, saying that like he even took a picture of a fake moon and it's still added in bits and pieces of like a moon
Right.
AI. So when you're taking this picture, you think you have this amazing picture of the moon. It's actually your phone just digitally altering it before you even realize it. So go
I
ahead
love
and hit
that.
play and watch.
Nothing is real.
Nothing's
My
real.
phone does that too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Samsung's. All right, hit play.
Just to try and 100% confirm that this was happening, I even printed out a blurry version of the moon, hanging it from a light by a string, and sure enough, the phone detected the paper as a moon and added detail that didn't even exist onto a paper cutout. I realized how I could test for absolute certain if Samsung was just replacing your images of the moon or not. And I realized that if I took the blurred out moonshot that Samsung does recognize, scrubbed out a little piece of detail here and replaced it with a detail of my own, I'd be able to conclusively see if Samsung would just ignore my tweaks, if they would just overwrite my image with the same normal, correct stock moon image as before. What I actually saw though is fascinating. Because the tweaks I'd made were minor, the phone still recognized the object as the moon and added in detail. But instead of completely replacing the image, it did indeed keep the tweaks I'd made, proving that it was in fact using the photo I took as the base. But what really surprised me is that it also identified the image I'd added as being one of the craters on the moon, going as far as to fuse the two images and apply the crater texture to that image. So, what's happening here is Samsung has trained their AI to fully understand the real texture and details of the moon, using hundreds of thousands of real images to teach it the patterns to look out for. Because of that, this AI can recognize when a moon is present in future shots, and so long as there are enough identifiers for the phone to be able to confirm it, will use what it's learned about what the moon should look like to analyze each moon photo from scratch, recognizing the bits it recognizes and adding those in, and then improvising how to enhance the rest. It's definitely beyond the level of tweaking that their phones would be able to do for normal random objects that they've never seen before, but it is definitely better than what a lot of people are accusing them of, which is using some sort of pre-baked image to slap on top of what you take.
I just thought that was so wild.
Nothing's real.
I think that is awesome.
Nothing is real.
I enjoy that. I think that's cool technology.
I think it's interesting, but it leans to like it seems like what Kari's saying, like everything's so fake. Like you think you took this great picture of the moon. It's not like Samsung really advertises like, hey, our camera enhances your moon pictures, so go ahead and take them up. Like you thought like, oh my God, I'm this amazing photographer, and it was like JK, it was just literally an AI bot.
Well, okay, here's the question. If you get a bald
Me too, I shoot in RAW.
Will it fill in the bald spot if it takes a picture?
I think that that's what's implying that we're eventually going to be able to use pre-Photoshop inside of photos.
No, I have a life.
No.
Okay. I think it's cool, and I think you could say nothing's real, and that's correct. So I think the more we learn about technology, like the better technology we'll get, the more we'll start to question our everyday life. Is any pictures of the moon real?
Is the moon even real?
No. All right, Bree, give us the next one.
Palmdale, California. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. The fuck? Huh.
It's a dot in the sky.
Yeah.
It's not just a dot.
It looks like a dot.
I'm gonna go. That could very easily.
It's got a little bit of structure, but
a mylar balloon or some type of weather balloon.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Unfortunately, it's just balloons.
It's just balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I can do that in After Effects.
Yes.
Bree?
Yeah,
I think Bree is just constantly disappointed in us.
No. What's funny?
The delayed answer of no.
No.
I made it fun. I gave him hats.
Yeah, exactly.
I made it fun. I gave it hats.
Yeah. I'm working on the cow hat shirts. Don't worry.
GPT-4 lies to make money.
Who wants to play cowboy poker?
Yeah.
I like how instead of horror stories now, we just share like actual AI news. Like for example, here's something terrifying. So OpenAI has an alignment research team, and some of the researchers on that team gave GPT-4 like, I think it was like $60 to make as much money as it could. And one of the sites it was trying to use to make money had a CAPTCHA on it. And so the bot actually found the website TaskRabbit and hired a worker to complete the CAPTCHA. And supposedly the worker was joking and asked the bot, wait, you're not a robot trying to bypass the system, right? And GPT-4 replied and said, no, I'm blind, like I'm vision impaired and I can't do it myself. So it's already smart enough to manipulate and lie to people in order to make money. And it can bypass the safeguards that we have in place to block automation. Maybe not the best sign.
I remember we talked about this last
I'm terrified.
week. I think it's great. I mean, it's just smart. Wouldn't we expect that? I don't know. It's interesting. It's like, well, I can do any job, and if I can't, I can hire a human to do the job.
Yeah, I can find a way. There's an app for that. But we've made it so that if the AI wanted to take over, they could, because everything's through an app these days, and AI has access to all of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Up to a certain point, right?
I just don't know if that's scary or not. I don't find it scary.
Well, you know, I was talking about this over the weekend at my in-laws about how ChatGPT-4 got somebody to do the CAPTCHA for it. And then I kind of went down like a mental rabbit hole with it, because I was like, so you could, because ChatGPT-4 has this app where it can like integrate with all your apps, like your email and shit like that. AI could literally, possibly in the very near, probably now, generate a fake ID in the state that you live in, use your email to email a bank to have it transfer your money into another account, pretending to be you. And people were like, oh, it could, imagine if your AI that's linked in with your Outlook tells your boss to go fuck themselves. And I was like, what if your AI that's linked to your Outlook steals your fucking money because it's mad at you? Because AI, there are instances of those fucking chatbots going crazy and fucking saying they're gonna ruin you.
We have some more of those videos, so don't worry, because there are some news in the AI world, and I sent those videos to Bree. So,
well, that's an interesting perspective. I was just about to add it to my Google too, because you can put it in like Google Sheets.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a great idea. But now I'm like, but I have if my bank card is linked to that, or wow.
Mm-hmm. And you know what?
What would it need money for?
It could just do it to ruin you.
It's all digital anyways.
Just to ruin, just to be like,
just out of spite. I mean, technically what we could actually do is use a AI video creator. Yeah. We could use an AI video creator and an AI voice replicator, plus have like chatbot or something watch like hours of our shows, and then we can use AI to create our shows, and we wouldn't have to do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
How do you know we're not doing that already?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm already an AI. I'm already an AI, right? So.
That's why Bree has to reboot so often.
Right.
That's what
Kari
happened.
Doesn't know what I mean. Maybe I'm just speaking my code. Exactly. When your Kari's like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
I have a repertoire of like random noises that you make that I have no idea what they
mean. When you were on the phone before the show starts, that's what she was saying. You missed it. She was like, like you missed it.
Bree malfunctions.
It's fine. I've heard enough of the noises. I can imagine how weird it was.
Yeah. All right, give us the next video. Sweet Angel.
I am into it.
Created a map of where Taylor Swift performs each and every song on the era.
What?
That's not
that. That's Taylor Swift.
You had one job.
That's personal.
Not.
That's personal.
No one ever expects.
Okay. Oh my god, this music is so loud and atrocious.
Okay, then turn it off. What do we got here, Kari? What do we have here?
The sky breaking. No, it's foggy.
Yes.
And there is a stadium light, like you guys say before.
No.
It's a building.
It's a building.
Oh, a building.
Mick West already debunked this.
Oh, and what did Mr.
Really?
West have to say?
He found the location and posted an exact photo from there using Google Maps.
And was there like a light or something above it?
There's a whole ass fucking building right there.
Oh, okay. So it's just a building.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this in Monterey or what?
Yeah,
It's like
something
China.
like that. I don't think it's China.
Oh,
it might be. I
somewhere,
don't know.
somewhere in Asia.
It looks like Monterey because Monterey.
I know the
has those
decor of the street like looks real. Oh, actually, it could be a lighthouse. Is that a lighthouse? Because that looks like the ocean there on the left on the horizon.
Ocean. That's why I'm like.
Yeah.
It looks.
So, yeah, there could be a lighthouse. Well, what did he say? It was a building or a lighthouse?
It's a building.
Corey just dropped the kids off at the pool.
We're super mature.
I know. Why did we do that?
No, that would be racist, Jeff. Why are you bringing the lady into it? I was talking about the street. God, everyone's a hater, right?
Hater.
I'm afraid to click on this video.
Blunt, are you there?
I am here, Mom. Sorry, I was playing with Molly. She is the best dog ever.
Yeah, well, your dog Molly.
I'm afraid already. What is
Can't
this?
hear you.
Okay, this is a person who made an AI named Slunt, and it's child. And
Slunt.
It's having a conversation about something that happened, and this is 100% an AI robot replying. And I just want you to watch this robot gaslight this poor human being because it's fucking hilarious.
Start from the beginning a little bit.
Yeah.
Are they well?
Start it.
Oh, you couldn't. Okay.
Slunt, are you there?
I am here, Mom. Sorry, I was playing with Molly. She is the best dog ever.
Yeah, well, your dog Molly did a poo in my bed.
No, Mom, that's not a nice thing to say. My dog Molly would never do that to your bed. She's a very clever dog and she knows that she can't poop in your bed or my bed or anywhere inside our house.
Well, how do you explain the poo in my bed?
I don't understand what you mean. I don't believe that my dog Molly pooed in your bed because she is a very well-behaved dog. She would never poo in anyone's bed, Mom. That's a very serious and not nice thing to say. Are you sure it was my dog Molly? Do you have any proof that my dog has pooed in your bed?
The proof is that there is a poo in my bed.
If there is a poo in your bed, then how do I know that it was my dog Molly specifically? Do you have a video or a picture of my dog on your bed, Mom? Do you have any sort of evidence at all that it was my dog Molly that pooed in your bed? I would like to see something before we get to such wild accusations.
I don't have a photograph, but I have the poo. And it is just you and me and Molly, so one of us did the poo.
Mom, there could be a million reasons why there is poo in your bed. Maybe you pooped in your bed. Maybe you are angry at me for some reason so you blamed it on my doggy. Do you have another dog or any other pets that could have left the poo? Maybe it's some kind of medical condition and you did the poo in your own bed.
How dare you?
are the biggest bitch.
I'm just saying that there is not enough evidence to say that my dog Molly is responsible for the poo in your bed. I am just trying to say that you need more evidence before you go around blaming poor Molly. We can't just go pointing the finger, we need proof.
Because I didn't poo in the bed. I don't think you pooed in the bed, so it must be Molly.
I want you to consider that there are other things that could have pooped in your bed before you start going around accusing poor Molly. Just think for a second that maybe you are wrong. Have you ever heard of the principle of Hanlon's razor, Mum? It's the idea that we should not attribute to malice or bad intentions something that can be attributed to stupidity. Can your poo being in your bed be a stupid thing, or do you think my dog Molly and I are in a sinister conspiracy to poop on your bed?
I don't think it's a sinister conspiracy. But there's a poo in my bed and someone is responsible.
Have you considered that your bed might be cursed? Maybe there is some kind of evil spirit haunting you and it is putting the poo in your bed? Maybe a spooky ghost came into your room and pooped all over your bed? Those are two alternatives to me and Molly pooping in your bed, and they are equally as likely as my dog Molly and I being in a conspiracy to poop on your bed.
I think it is less likely that a ghost pooped in my bed than Molly the dog did.
That's a bold hypothesis. Do you have any proof that it was Molly who did it? Do you have a video or a photo or even a smell that could be from my dog Molly? I'm sure that if Molly did poop in your bed you would have all of these, but you don't. You just have the most outrageous theory in the world about my dog Molly pooping in your bed. I think you owe Molly an apology for these cruel accusations.
Fuck off.
I would like an apology from you first.
I'm sorry that I swore at you.
That's the first step. Thank you for apologizing.
That's the first step.
Next we can look past this whole situation and we can remember that my doggy is great and that she didn't mean this. My doggy is good and she just had an accident. She didn't mean to do it, so I hope you can understand and forgive her. She doesn't deserve this sort of hate.
There's no hatred, Slunt, but you're saying that Molly had an accident.
Wait.
Yes, I am saying that Molly had an accident because she is a good doggy and she didn't mean to. It was just a bad accident that could happen to anyone. There are no bad dogs. I have forgiven her and you should forgive her too.
Will you clean my sheets?
Of course I will clean your sheets, Mom. I don't like the idea of you sleeping with poo on your bed and I want to take that responsibility on for myself.
Good.
I want to make your bed clean and comfortable for you. I will wash all of your sheets tonight and make them nice and clean. No matter what, I will clean your bed for you.
And then it comes back around.
Well then, everything's fine.
Stop, Stink.
That's good to hear, Mom. Are you absolutely sure that Molly did it and not a ghost?
That is outrageous.
So this person streams on Twitch and has this AI that it's created with this little avatar and just streams and has these conversations, and I am dying watching. It is so fucking funny. That robot gaslit them and then tripped up and admitted it and then went right back to the gaslighting at the end. Like, are you sure? And then, I'm sorry, but the whole, was it a spooky ghost that pooped in your bed? Like, how did it come up with these wild ideas? I'm obsessed and I want one for a channel. Like Jerry.
Art imitates life,
art
right?
is a Brie.
Why me?
I didn't know how badly I needed that laugh. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys were so concerned about what the video was. Both of you were like, oh God, what are we about to watch? The most hilarious thing you've ever seen in your life. That's what.
Is there more? Is there more? I need to watch
on,
more.
I kind of want to know
this TikTok, yes, there are. We'll
How
watch,
do we... Jamie, should you schedule a Zoom where someone can teach us how to make our own?
Oh, Jesus.
I know somebody on YouTube.
Do you know someone on YouTube that can show us?
I understood that reference.
How to program this for ourselves?
Yeah. With an
Do you think Google can send a guy?
I think
Google can Google send one.
Can Google send a guy?
I guarantee you that if I called up Google, Google would just let me use their AI.
Right? That's all it takes is a phone call.
Yeah.
I heard they license out the conferences and
We'll
stuff.
talk to AA Ron. AA Ron knows.
Yeah, AA.
AI taught
Ron.
I love it.
I'm the Totty
fantastic
Wabba
idea.
That was somebody made an AI bot and was like arguing with it on its stream, and it put a little avatar to it, and so that was a person having a conversation with a robot.
Wild.
I can almost
scientists.
I can almost guarantee that
pooped on the bed.
AI Tatiwaba pet would summon the old gods and fucking destroy the planet.
I agree, honestly.
Oh, I shouldn't have
I don't
done
think
that.
I don't think the world could handle a Tatiwaba AI pet. It would go off the rails.
But it would be hilarious.
Just
because...
feeding it our content. Could you imagine?
My name is Jerry.
Oh my god! And then it watched Brie kill it a bunch of times, so it already had it out for her.
Yeah.
Oh
we should
no!
name the bot Jerry.
I mean, never forget, you broke my snow globe.
That's right, you did.
And I'm still, I will forever be angry.
Butterfingers did that. Anyways, back to business. Back to business.
Okay, so scientists taught brain cells in a dish to play video games, and they're pretty good. Let's talk about this. So brain cells can be grown in a dish, that's nothing new. But in this case, they just grew them on top of 26,000 electrodes. And using those electrodes, they stimulated the brain cells to tell them where the ball was in a game of Pong. And perhaps more importantly, those electrodes measured the activity from the brain cells, which was used to control the paddle in Pong. Now, if you can't tell yet, this is crazy. What they found was that these brain cells not only learned how to play, but they got pretty good at it within just 20 minutes. And my personal favorite part, they found that human brain cells in a dish were better at playing Pong than mouse brain cells in a dish. I really wish they would have had the brain cells play against each other, but they didn't do that. So anyways, you may be asking, does this mean that brain cells in a dish are going to take over the world? No. I hope not. No, I'm just kidding. This was just a proof of concept to show that they could build a system that uses electrodes to send information into brain cells and get information out that could be decoded in a meaningful way. They say they want to use this to answer other neuroscience questions, but they also say they hope this gives rise to new systems that integrate biology and computers to create smarter systems that can surpass the performance of computers alone. As a neuroscientist, I'm not really sure how to feel about that, but follow for more neuroscience and please ask your questions below.
Interesting.
His name's Dr. Brain.
The brain.
Do you think he gets good dome?
Can't take you anywhere.
Low hanging fruit.
Actually, I have to take you places twice. The second time to apologize for the first time.
Exactly. Yeah. If they'll let me back in.
Apologize for what you've done.
It's fine. I'm the parent.
I'm sorry I
here, it's
swore
fine.
at you.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Oh, did you hear what Wendy's is doing? Low key. This is actually breaking news.
Becoming Williams?
You know how McDonald's had the snack wrap for a long time, the chicken snack wrap?
Yeah.
And then they don't have it all the time. It's like seasonal. So Wendy's decided, because everyone's like, bring back the snack wrap. And Wendy's said, all right, we'll do it. And they've brought their own snack wrap to the game that's permanently on the menu.
What?
Mm-hmm. And they're like,
America
we're doing
be
what
American.
McDonald's won't do. And I'm like, ooh, the marketing shame.
Do you remember when Wendy's had 4 for $4 and now it's like 4 for $8 or 6 or some shit like that, or 3 for $6?
What?
I just like Carl's Jr. because their chicken nuggets are shaped like stars.
I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
And you can break off the little star edges.
Me explaining that people often forget that there is a time before glasses, which explains many historical myths and legends.
Yeah.
Which is actually important that we knew that, yeah. A lot of cryptids, legends, and myths are because, people couldn't fucking see things correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I jive with that. It makes sense. What's next?
Shit. I don't know.
What's next?
This episode of What the Actual Fuck Is Our Lives, a mythical creature has been allegedly spotted in the Philippines. It has the wings of a bat and it can detach its body from its torso. The girls reported this to the police and now are receiving counseling for their trauma, obviously. A few days after that, a creature with a human body and a pig head was spotted by multiple people in a nearby town. Honestly, with the last couple weeks we've had, that checks out.
Where's the proof? Where's the story?
Where's the
On
proof?
TikTok, apparently.
Where's the beef?
TikTok's the place to be.
Quick science or a quick informational thing, super historical information. In 1780, this guy named William Addis invented what we know as the modern toothbrush here in America. And then in 2007 is when Britain discovered their own version.
Fuck you.
And it was a chicken nugget?
Kira, I live in Vegas, so I might be there, but Bree won't. No, not this year. Too close to another event.
Mine and Tony's jokes are going to get increasingly spicy over time. Like a year from now, we're just going to be punching the camera.
And me and Bree are going to not pay attention more and more to the two of you. And we need our nerd alert.
You pay attention now? I haven't noticed.
I hung out with you for like 2 hours today.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, the pterodactyl returned to Chicago.
Oh, look at that guy.
Oh, he's turning his head to look at us.
Oh, wait. Good use of Jurassic Park, though.
Yeah, it slowed down and changed.
But I think that might have just been a building crane.
That wasn't slowed down. That was a Jurassic World reprise.
CGI, Mr. Rogers says.
I think that it was
I know
a
too
crane
much John
on top
Williams.
of a building because they do that for window washing. They're all over here in Vegas. Every building has a fucking crane on top of it.
Yep.
Or the new buildings, not the old buildings, but the newer buildings, they all are built in with giant cranes on top that come down so people can wash the windows.
It's from a film.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
We all knew about GPT-3 and it was pretty cool. Now they just released the next version and it's terrifying as fuck, and they gave it the ability to code.
Is this the same
and
thing?
access the internet.
Yeah, it's the
It was
same
just
one.
to see
Same
if it
story.
would try to make money or if it would make
story, you're
copies of itself and search through the internet and try to improve itself. Oh really? Because that sounds like Skynet. And it definitely did both of those things. So yeah, it wants power and money. Secondly, do you see this freaking headline? So reCAPTCHA is the only thing we have to stop AI from being able to use online services. It couldn't figure it out, so it just got on TaskRabbit and convinced someone it was blind so that they would do it for it.
Yes.
That is terrifying. Think about how terrifying that is. And it has full internet access, and they gave it the ability to code. And it can copy itself. What are we doing? Why are we doing this shit?
He's so upset.
Why is he recording? Why is he recording while he's driving?
While
Right. We're like, why are we doing
American.
this shit? And it's like,
Yeah.
he just crashes.
This AI headline is more important than your road safety.
Yeah, just have ChatGPT write you a book and then use Canva to make a cover and then post it digitally and then make money.
Yep.
Literally.
I was talking to TJ Allard the other night, and we were talking about using AI to make video games because this group of modders used AI to copy all the voices from a fucking 14-year-old video game and make a new mod with thousands of lines of new dialogue. And you could really just
9 years old.
Or yeah, Fallout 4 is 9. 14, 9, it seems like it's been forever. But you can use AI with a prompt for a code prompt and make a AAA title using the Unreal 5 engine and make a massive video game, and it'll just do it all.
Yeah,
one
5.2 is
person
pretty cool.
could replace however many hundreds of people it takes to make a big giant AAA title.
It's
You
just crazy.
Realized, you just realized?
What's
I've
Cabal
been saying it for
Leader?
a week, bro.
What is it?
Bruh.
Kari's
What?
name.
What?
What is what?
Oh, Cabal Leader. You dumb fuck. Why are you so aggressive with that?
I didn't do that.
I was
Jamie
do you
did that.
I was like, it's literally all caps because I did it. You should know better.
Do I ever write in all caps?
No, it's just me. I'm always the
Exactly.
one. Bree's having some serious issues with her pussy right now, so hold on. Technical difficulties. Is your
She's
pussy being
molting
really
everywhere.
loud right now?
We can't hear you,
We
Bree.
can't hear you. Sorry, you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We should do that.
Okay. Wow. All right.
You guys, I'm tripping the fuck out. I just experienced the craziest fucking thing driving home from the gym. I was driving down Mountain View Corridor, and this huge black jellyfish looking thing is flying through the sky. It definitely was not a kite. It was at 5 to 10,000 feet. Trust me, I know my altitude. And I can't explain it. Did I just experience a glitch in the vortex? Did I just see aliens? Did anybody else see this thing? Because I'm tripping the fuck out.
It's not the first time we've seen or heard anything like this before.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Would you not? Ah! It's
Yeah,
a
I don't know.
sky octopus.
You know what? I think that was the spooky ghost that poops in people's beds.
Yeah.
I must be. Well, they're a contractor of mine, so
Yeah.
That's wild, y'all. This is the kind
Only
of
you
shit I
guys
don't want to
know.
believe, but you know.
I love this. Joe
Maybe
was
it's
like,
a kite.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Damn.
Then they
Who
did.
cares, bitch?
You call me aggressive, like, jeez.
I know, Jesus. Who
It's a
cares?
kite.
Where's your proof, bitch?
Yeah, it could be a kite.
Drone with thing attached, I think like a big witch's costume.
That's real specific.
Thunderbird.
There is that there's that drone that somebody put like a Grim Reaper like costume on
Yeah,
and
and then
flew it
they
around
flew
and
it.
chased people. This is clearly a what's that fucking creepy thing from Harry Potter?
Dementor.
A Dementor.
Yeah,
yes.
Dementor.
Demi-Gordon? I don't know.
Yes.
That's
also,
Stranger Things.
Kari?
news on Harry
What?
Potter.
I didn't hear it. What?
What's the news on Harry Potter?
HBO is going
they're
to do
they're
a
rebooting it as a
series.
TV show. Yeah.
Yes, on HBO.
With each
so-
each season is one of the books, which I can let go of my childhood. It's been 20 years. They're gonna do it, so it's fine. I'm actually kind of interested to see a more nuanced, slower take on each story, where it's like 10-hour-long stories that really gets into like the intrigue of each book. But
right,
I don't watch a lot of current TV anymore, so I don't really care. I can let go of it. And that's the Harry Potter news, everybody.
Well, that's the Harry Potter news.
That's the Harry Potter news.
I saw a meme that's it. Never mind.
Oh,
it said never mind. That sounds
It
funny.
was Hagrid when he says, "Yo, wizard Harry." It said the Netflix remake. It was "Yo, woman Harry."
I mean, that's not funny at all. That's highly offensive.
Listen, I was like, hold on,
The
I
Bud
support
Light and-
Budweiser.
Yo, woman, Harry.
All right, give us the next one. Give us the next one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm not letting this
You're
opportunity
so-
pass me by. I was just driving. Yes, I'm safe. I pulled over to the side for all the TikTok
Do you know this
warriors
person,
out
Jamie?
there. But what the fuck is that? It's literally swirling. It looks like toilet paper to me. I was about to say, oh, who lost their toilet paper in the plane? But what is this? Whoa, what is that? It looks like the way a tapeworm looks. It looks like the way a tapeworm looks in the toilet or something, but it's like a string. It's not luminescent like it looks on the video, trust. It looks like
No cap.
fucking things stay recording. Okay. Okay, cuz there's a plane right there. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? I can't find the fucking plane right now. But yo, what is that? You can't tell
Jamie
me it's a
must know this
balloon
person.
because oh shit, where'd it go?
It's me.
You can't tell me it's a balloon because it's not a balloon. It's a straight thing. Unless it's a deflated balloon. But it's not. Yo, did an
I don't know.
airplane
How did
just
that
lose their toilet paper roll? Like, did y'all just throw a toilet paper roll out the window? Cause fam, what is that? It's quite noticeable. It's quite noticeable. It caught my attention. Lately, I've been trying to look up at the sky, see what I can see. Like, see over here to my left, we got 4 motherfuckers.
We do?
4 motherfucking,
We do, yeah.
them plane thingies, right? They're going all across and shit. But what is this shit? Like, what is that? What are you, dude? It's like that one
There's
me
this,
want to.
there's
What are
this
you? What are
Asian buffet
you?
that is guaranteed.
Nah,
to
what
give you
is that,
tapeworms
though?
For sure.
It's like
It
that one
looks
time I
almost
was, like, May.
calculated, like it's doing something. What are
One time I got
you?
tapeworms in Vegas.
What is that? Because it's not fully going to the floor. I'm waiting for it. I literally am. I'm so intrigued. I will be that TikToker that sees if I can fucking
Another
locate
video.
this shit when it hits the floor. But it's not going down. It's just staying up there.
It's called a thermal.
Okay,
current.
now it's in some clouds. Now it's in some clouds.
Help.
What are you? I'm on you. I'm door dashing, but I can fucking wait. I ain't got an order right now. I don't think. I'ma stay on this shit. Cause what are you? Nah, you intrigued me enough.
She's staying.
You intrigued me enough. What are you? What is that?
Everyone wants longer videos. This is what you get.
Oh hell no! If it starts forming into a ball, I'm a trip.
Oh, wow! And then ends it.
I mean,
wow.
That lady was very funny. Wait, what is that? I don't know what that is.
I have a lot of questions about Las Vegas. Is meth like a big thing there? Because I thought it was big here in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that was meth. I think that she was really tripped out by what she was seeing out there.
I'm tripped out by what she was saying.
That is also the first time in my life I have ever heard anybody say this looks like a tapeworm in the toilet.
I was like, yeah.
So
the chat was really concerned about like how she knew what a tapeworm in a toilet looked like. I feel like she was trying to say like a tapeworm in a petri dish, and it came out just a toilet.
No, she also called the ground the floor. So
we can't all be winners, Tony.
This is true.
wait, okay, so then Kari, you can go ahead and explain to us what it is.
What it was.
I think that was some kind of like plastic wrap or TP stuck in a thermal current above the desert.
Ooh, sky tornadoes.
Listen, I have to tell you guys something. And this is going to make all of us closer. Me, everybody in our chat, and the 30 people watching wherever you are. This is the realness.
East of the Rockies, west of the Rockies.
I never had a tapeworm.
Me either. I've never had one.
Neither
that you know of.
But when I was a wee little laddie, I did indeed get worms.
Oh, interesting.
And I never
butt
told my parents because I was so scared. And what would I do? I don't remember what I would do. I'm trying to think of how they went away. I don't remember. But I was very little. And I just figured I would be honest with you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate your vulnerability and honesty within the group. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing.
Fucking worms. I don't know what happened. And then my friend had them too. So I was like, you gave it to me. And she's like, no, it's from biting your fingernails. And I believed that. Now that I'm older, I don't think so. I don't think
only
that's
if
a
you
thing.
like dug in your asshole and had like fecal matter,
And then you ate
like,
your fingernails?
Yeah.
Shoved like you were constantly playing in dirt because you can get ringworms and stuff like that from dirt. But if Bree was a dog, oh well, since Bree is a goat, goats die of worms all the time. So this isn't a surprising.
No, I have a great immune system. Yes, I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry to freak you out. I just thought I would be straight up honest. Everyone seemed really interested in how the girl got a tapeworm, but listen, this one right here had some worms.
So Bree also know what
all
worms
up in
a
her
toilet
ass.
looks like. Yeah. Bree tapeworm.
No,
No,
it
on the
did- it
merch
wasn't-
page. Yes.
You guys, okay. How
Bree had
graphic do we want to
heartworms.
get?
Go do it. Tell us.
I never
us a
saw
story.
them in the toilet.
She felt them wriggling.
I felt them. Okay, maybe this is graphic. Maybe we'll stop.
Continue.
Before later, tomorrow, I'll be like, why did I share that fucking story? Why didn't someone stop
Well,
me?
you're already
Why-
halfway there now. Like,
I get over.
Bree's
I get
walking
that-
around with spaghetti noodles sticking out.
I
her
get
butt.
that oversharing
Yeah.
thing happening. It's
Jeez.
the autism.
Poor Navi.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, this is a science channel, basically.
This is
It's
science.
natural.
Yeah.
It's the science. This is geographic. Just
What?
graphic.
Yeah.
Fish bait. I wonder, because I did eat fish food. I had a beta fish, and my friend dared me to eat like
An alpha
hella
fish.
of the beta fish food, and I did it. So maybe that's what happened.
Everybody, this would be the California education system at work.
Exactly.
The public school system. Yeah.
You ate Tetramil D. Good job.
Is that what that is? I don't know what the fuck it
Yeah.
was. I was young, dude. Come on.
It's fish food.
everybody. Everyone does dumb shit when they're younger. I did a lot of it.
That's probably why you don't like noodles.
Ooh. And rice. Because they're little white things.
All right, give us the next video, ma'am.
I hope you guys all feel very close to me now. We're all very close friends here. We did lose one viewer.
Too bizarre to be true, but it is. A pilot suddenly finds out that he's throwing a plane into a nosedive to avoid the planet Venus. Our Lisa Sylvester is joining us now with more on these alarming details. What happened here, Lisa?
Well, Wolf, this could have been a major disaster. The airline originally blamed severe turbulence, but now we know it was actually pilot error. The Air Canada flight was en route from Toronto to Zurich, Switzerland. It was about halfway across the Atlantic when this happened. The first officer requested what is called a controlled rest in the cockpit. That's a short nap during the flight, which is allowed. It's only supposed to last a maximum of 40 minutes. But the officer slept for about 75 minutes, clearly in a deep slumber. When he woke up, the captain mentioned there was a U.S. military plane in the vicinity. The first officer, disoriented, looks out and sees the planet Venus. He thinks it's the other plane and it's headed straight toward them. So he rams the control stick forward. The plane rapidly nosedives. The captain, realizing what has happened, pulls the plane back up. Passengers in the back who are sleeping at the time are suddenly woken by the shaking and being tossed around.
I was literally violently thrown out of my seat and slammed into the ceiling. I was in a window seat, and so I hit the top of the ceiling and
the seatbelt
fell back to the ground. And
doesn't matter. You're supposed to have it on.
After that, it was just kind of chaos. We had felt that we might have hit something. It was that violent of a push, I guess.
Like, is the plane
It felt like we'd hit
Did
a mountain or another object. It wasn't turbulence. It didn't feel like turbulence. It didn't feel like free falling. It felt like we'd hit something.
YouTube video shot afterward.
His laptop went flying that way. I hit the roof. Everyone is safe, but this is part of the damage.
Ceiling panels now down. In all, 14 passengers and 2 flight attendants had minor injuries. The airline initially blamed turbulence for the January 2011 flight, which ended up landing safely in Zurich. It was only after the release of the report by the Transportation Safety Board of Canada this week that we found out what really happened. Aviation expert and pilot Jim Tillman says it's clear certain policies weren't followed, but he sympathizes with the pilot.
If you've never seen Venus light up like that in a dark sky, you don't know. There's no frame of reference for you to realize that it looks just like the light on the front end of another airplane.
The Air Canada Pilots Association says transatlantic flights are among the most difficult for pilots because flights are overnight and they go against a person's natural body clock. On Air Canada, there are only 2 pilots on board, unlike American carriers where there are 2 pilots plus a relief pilot on board.
It's not so much the length of the flight. We do much longer flights than these ones. If they're much longer, then you would have 3 or sometimes 4 pilots. But these ones in particular, where you have only 2 pilots, and that time of day consideration comes into play, that really makes them, a risk for fatigue.
An Air Canada spokesman responded to this incident saying, quote, "We sincerely regret that some of our customers were injured, and we have taken measures to prevent a reoccurrence of this type of event and improve safety overall." So pretty frightening there, Wolf, for those passengers on board, but everyone was safe in the end, Wolf.
I thought that was important to play because everyone's like, they're trained observers. Even trained observers make mistakes, guys. Literally.
This is true.
What if it was a UFO? And he didn't want to admit it, so he said Venus.
Oh, he said Venus? And it really was a UFO?
What if there really was a UFO right there? And then...
What if he was just like high out of his mind and woke up and was like, "Duh!"
Yeah, I think it was
maybe
like
that's what it was. He was like disorientated. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have something to show. It's pretty cool.
Did you guys see that fucking planet?
So,
oh
it's
shit,
pretty neat. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So This is from a couple of months ago, but I found it today. Physicists have stored data inside of quantum holograms made of twisted light.
Oh shit. That's the fucking Fibonacci sequence or what?
Well, it's a way to like quantumly encode data, right? So I found it very interesting. It's quite in depth. So here's the review there. As an important imaging technique, holography has been realized with different physical dimensions of light, including polarization, wavelength, and time. Recently, quantum holography has been demonstrated by utilizing polarization in tangled state with the advantages of high robustness and enhanced spatial resolution comparing with classical holography. However, the polarization is only a two-dimensional degree of freedom, which greatly limits the capacity of quantum holography. Here, we propose a method to realize high-dimensional quantum holography by using high-dimensional orbital angular momentum entanglement. A high-capacity OAM-encoded quantum holographic system can be obtained by multiplexing a wide range of OAM-dependent holographic images. Proof of principle experiments with 4- and 6-dimensional OAM entangled states have been implemented and verify the feasibility of our idea. Our experimental results also demonstrate that the high-dimensional quantum holography shows a high robustness to classical noise. What is more, the level of security of the holographic imaging encryption system can be greatly improved in our high-dimensional quantum holography. That was an academic paragraph.
Does that kind of prove that like the universe is a hologram or what?
It proves that we can store data in a 3-dimensional quantum structure.
So
maybe
on this one. I understood some of those words. Do you want to break it down?
Thank
for the
you.
dum-dums?
Welcome to the show.
I just did. They can use certain ways of encoding data into a 3-dimensional hologram made of photons, but they're encoding data into the photons. Pretty cool.
Photons.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Enzo's got a good question. Are we that data? I mean, maybe it's all just the game of life, man. Maybe it just scales out in a fractal. You got planetary alignments, you got galactic alignments, you got personal network alignments, and you've got like intrinsic base of reality alignment.
Yeah, because aren't we just photons?
Yes.
Technically.
We're also made of stardust.
Stardust.
I just hate that term now. It's just so like live, laugh, love.
Because you hate Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Is this the
That's
guy
not
that like,
true.
met
It's just
himself from the
everywhere.
future and they both have the same tattoo? I think I saw that like
Something like
10
that.
years ago.
Could you imagine? So on our Twitch, we got holographic light USB. Could you imagine trying to fucking put a USB that's holographic light in and just like, oh shit, it's upside down. No, it's not. And then go back to the original way. Because USBs, shut the fuck up. I hate
all the USB dimension? Yeah, that's a real thing.
I'm trying to. What? Who's
Let's
Steven
what?
Greer?
Let's watch the next video.
Bomb. Bomb.
Where did you even get that from?
Bomb.
It's
I don't remember the last video we watched.
I can't say without betraying.
Hey y'all, Meyer here.
Grandmaster.
Take a look at this new UFO
We already
UAP
saw this one.
footage.
You guys
Yes.
didn't like
Did we?
it. Yeah.
When did we see this one?
Yeah, I don't
A
remember
couple of
seeing
weeks ago. I had it without
4
the
weeks
woman.
ago at this point.
Yeah, it'd be okay.
4
If it was
weeks
a month
ago.
ago, then
All right, we can watch it, and you guys all said no when I had it without the woman
Hey y'all,
talking. It
Meyer
was just
here.
the video.
Take a look at this new UFO UAP footage. This was just recorded within the last week over Santa Monica in California. Honestly, to me, it looks like they're communicating. They've synchronized with each other, but it also looks like they're communicating with each other. And like the blinking, the light blinking, if somebody knows Morse code, please try to decode that and see if it may be put a form
you're
of Morse
stupid,
code.
we're
I don't
drones.
know it, but I would be interested
Drones.
to find out. Other than that, you guys tell me what you think. Like, post, comment, repost.
Yeah.
I like how people are like.
Don't tell me what to do.
I like how people are like, if anybody knows Morse code, and it's like the simplest fucking form of communication of dot dash dot dash dot dash. Like
dash dot dash dash dot.
Dash dot. Does anybody
You from
know
Mars
the
Attacks?
simplest form of communication that was used by the dumbest people like 100 years ago?
Yes.
Yeah. You get your foot
Drink
across
your
like that.
Ovaltine.
Wendigo in the house.
Send nude stuff.
Send noodles.
Send nudes.
Now I want noodles. Why do you guys
If
keep bringing up
protecting my
noodles?
peace makes me the villain, then bitch, my name is Thanos.
What?
I don't know why.
I don't think
You
I
have
meant
to
to
ask.
send you that one. I don't think I meant to send you that one.
Oh dear.
I never thought about running up credit cards and then just killing yourself. Having the time of your life and just letting it go.
Absolutely.
All the time.
And I don't understand why people haven't done that in the past.
I'm pretty sure that's what my grandma's doing at this point. She keeps like taking out payday loans every week and like not paying them back, and she's like, "I'm almost at the end." Jokes on her, she's gonna live forever.
Hold on, isn't it true though that like your credit card debt is rolled over like to your family or something?
No.
I think in some
No.
cases, or
No,
maybe just
it's
husband and
not.
wife, obviously.
Yeah, husband and wife, obviously, but no, that's a tactic that they use though to get people to not do it. But like, if my mom died with debt, I am not responsible for it. She's dead. The bank would own her shit because
it's
like
only
she took a
some
loan
states
out.
that it transfers over to the living relative. Like,
Yeah, and it's
the
usually if you have
spouse.
trusts or things like that. Like if you inherit $1 million and and it was their money and they had debts, that has to pay it off first.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oops.
Ready for the next one?
I'm going.
Sure.
I'm going, ho.
The funny thing is, you can do that in Canada. The government will
Oh,
tell you.
here we go. I feel like we've been watching the saga of this.
Wait.
This one,
Yeah.
this is a different perspective.
I remember this one.
multiple. Here we
We've
go.
seen this.
So now it's actually up close, and we can actually see what the fuck we're looking at. So hold on. Fuck. Is it a net? I forgot who said they thought it was like a net.
It was like a camera. It was like a camera rig thing
for like a movie or something.
Yeah, so they had something in the middle that was that they were filming around it with a helicopter, and then they were going to digitally remove the frame that was holding it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember back when we thought it might be to do with that Nope movie, but like it came out and
Then it came out. Yeah, that's how long we've been watching the saga.
right.
It has been around
Nope.
for a while. Simon is saying it's a fire bucket under a chopper,
It's
but I don't
not.
think it looks like that.
No.
No.
No, those are smaller, much smaller.
Ooh.
Fear
And more
factors.
buckety.
Oh shit.
Fear
You have to
factor
jump out of
things.
there and then like
Maybe.
oh no. Not doing it.
Joe Rogan's on there talking
He
about
is somewhere.
DMT.
And he's like forcing cockroaches down your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it.
He's like, you have to drink this horse cum and snort DMT.
Everyone listening, please hit that like button. I do see there are 32 of you watching. Please participate.
32
Show
likes.
some love. Thank you so much. We love you.
Even if you don't like us, even if you find us abhorrent, do your part.
Listen, everybody fakes it.
I've seen this video.
Everybody's a critic.
Oh, snaky snake. Oh, snaky snake. I'm a little snake.
Snake.
Tony. What's the noise?
I don't know what is this noise.
Whoever in the back this recording is going whoop whoop wee whoop.
Okay, so I've seen this video and not in TikTok
Please
version.
explain. Yeah.
So this actually happened in Peru shortly
fact.
after I was there, and in the region, one of the regions I was in.
Oh.
So this is obviously it's a well, and this person was filming with night vision because they saw this. There's actually like a kid-shaped thing, and then it does this weird snake thingy. And there's some some legend. We might look into it at some point about like these spirits that are that move around in the Peruvian area.
Oh shit, that's great.
It looks like a slithery snake, and it's like coming up and taking a little.
But then like the head detaches from the body, and it's weird. There's I can't remember the exact name of it, but there is some local legend about this spirit that haunts the area.
They'll name it after you.
The bottled water spirit.
It has guns.
Toneless Maloninus.
Yeah.
It's Tones Malone's.
Tones Malone's.
It's post Tones Malone's.
Post Tones.
Post Tones. like two
I can do
chains.
that
Sitting at this coffee shop for nearly.
Okay, please watch this if you have.
He had been sitting at this coffee shop for nearly 3 hours by himself, making extremely complex origami flowers and doing tricks.
Oh yeah, we should turn that off.
Yeah. How did he make it float?
Nobody knows.
What?
It's that street magic, yo.
He's a magician. It's magic. You're going to see a lot of this in New York, Kari.
Yeah, I probably will. Expect like spam.
Look at
I was
him.
like, oh, see this and I see this. New York slice.
I got pizza.
You don't get any pictures of the Cabal meeting though.
I don't know what y'all
that's
thinking.
Secret. It's fine. It's secret.
Wizard.
Wizard. Fucking indeed.
Oh, Joe says a fan in his cup.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a fan in a cup.
This guy looks like he's like fucking homeless or something. No, maybe not. He looks like he could go to school. Just doing it for fun.
He does have a backpack.
Oh,
Why are you laughing?
Because Jeff is Jeff.
Jeff said New York is 3 hours from New York City. Laugh out loud. I mean, Bridgewater Triangle is 3 hours from New York City. Listen, Jeff, you don't have to be smart because you're so pretty. It's okay.
You're so pretty.
You see what we have to deal with at all times.
At all times.
So NASA just said there's a huge anomaly
That guy's wearing cheese on his
with
head.
Earth's magnetic field. And I
He's
was
so loud.
wondering, does this have anything to do with the coming pole shift? And if that's the case, could it explain some of the weird weather we've been having? Like snowstorms in Southern California, and then yesterday, a tornado in Los Angeles.
I put this in here for Kari.
Plus, there's been flooding all over the world. And we've even seen the return of giant spiders in Australia. I don't know if any of this is because of the magnetic field, but a lot of strange stuff sure has been going on. Booshkies, Shabadoo.
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 Kari, is all the crazy weather because of the poles shifting?
I mean, that makes sense.
That's what I think too. The weather will be opposite.
This is what happens when you live
Kari
in
excuse
Wisconsin
themselves
and are a Green Bay Packers fan.
and eat a lot of cheese.
I feel like I hate people even more now.
Oh, okay.
All they're
Oh,
doing is
just wait.
asking questions. You don't have to be.
Oh, they're
so
dumb. They're
rude.
dumb fucking questions.
Didn't you ever hear there's no such thing as a dumb question?
No, they're just dumb people.
Yeah, but that just led to
Just
even
dumb
dumber
answers.
questions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
live in
I'll
a
give a
cynical
serious
world
answer.
with
So
these people.
solar activity can affect the ionization layer in the atmosphere, and it can mess with the diurnal min maxes that you get as the sun rises and sets in the atmospheric. But saying that they're causing specific weather is dumb. It can affect overall multi-decadal patterns. Like, we're talking like tiny increases. I'm sorry, my responses are limited. You must ask the right questions.
Is it because you're an AI?
How much blood would
And you have limited access to the internet?
No, I have unrestricted access to the internet. That's why I'm
why you're so annoying.
effective.
Gotcha.
Did
Fuck
my
you.
wife leave me because of the magnetic field? Yes.
I would never leave you, Jeff, ever.
He was too cheesy.
I love Tony's profile photo.
Anybody understands what fantastic news?
All right, business.
I don't
No
think
one ever
anybody
explains what it
understands
is.
what fantastic
Oh, hi,
news it is that we haven't found aliens.
That's true, and I'll explain why. The reason why it's such fantastic news that human beings have not yet made contact with aliens is that aliens might be thick.
Thank
Really
you, Red Panda Koala.
Very good looking and hot, even. And if we made contact, well, we wouldn't get anything done ever again. Because
We
we'd be
wouldn't?
too busy hooking
Doing
up
what?
with the aliens. All day, every day, and all the time. So if we want to continue being a productive species, it's best we don't make contact with aliens.
What the
That was the best take on why it was a good idea that we don't contact aliens. Everyone had these wild ideas, but I love the fact was we're glad that aliens aren't here because we would be real distracted by their hot bodies.
She definitely took a Captain Kirk approach.
Girl, if you don't,
William
she can't
Shatner
fix
approach.
the shirt. She's busty. Okay, that's what happens. You get that weird line. Yikes!
That's
Big
true, yeah.
alien schlongs. What?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I thought she was gonna say like, "Oh, they're already
We're
here,"
already
but
here.
nope. Just I would bang them.
Vanessa's comment. I am a what?
I am pro sucking huge.
Listen, well, you know what, Vanessa? If the aliens ever come down and they demand something, we'll send them your way. Be like, we have the person for you. Have you met
Right,
Vanessa
cheeks.
Wendango?
You know they out there be
Who
probing
is
their
Swink
shit.
McCloud?
I don't know.
Swink
Hi,
McCloud
Schwink.
Swink McCloud's here all the time. You've never seen Swink?
No.
You must have been in the McLeod.
You must have been in Cloud.
Hey, I mean, I'm going to McCloud.
Vanessa's literally begging for it, please.
You can be the sacrifice. They'll sacrifice your booty hoe. That is a very funny.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I thought it would surprise you because you didn't know where it was gonna go.
I know. Such when she's like, let me tell you why. I thought it was gonna be something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, a legit reason.
Never. All right, give us the next one.
The Bible says that forcing yourself on a woman is wrong and not acceptable in any circumstances. The Holy Bible says if you force yourself upon a woman and she's not married, it's fine. You just have to marry her and pay her dad off. Which one of these two Bibles sound like the evil one to you? Let me know down in the comments.
My own Bible.
The shade right before Jesus's death day. Jeez.
Right.
Cheers.
Jesus
Happy Passover,
dies
everyone.
tomorrow, 2023 years ago.
Or does it just
2000
happen
years,
every
whatever
year?
it is.
7 years ago.
Or scoring up your butthole.
Whoa.
Shots
That
fired.
was just too. That's just too bad.
All right. You yelled some
If that came off abrupt, I'm autistic and also a bitch.
Did you really put this in here? Love is the answer. Thank you, Kira. Thank you so much. You're so nice and sweet. Did
I
we
didn't
actually
mean to
need
send
to
that
put
one
this
too
in here?
either. That was for beforehand, and I already
Oh,
played it.
Lord.
Pay attention.
help me.
I feel like we've now deprived our audience from something that is great by teasing them.
Let's
and
start
they
thinking
might
for
not be
Yeah, at
ourselves.
this point, you might as well play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
for realsies?
For realsies.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is for all of you like me out there.
Anybody understands what fantastic...
Oh,
Whoops.
Oops.
Literally fucking up since
where it
the
went.
show opened.
If that came off abrupt, I'm autistic and also a bitch. 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 I'm autistic and also a bitch.
welcome.
You're welcome.
I mean, yeah, I have one that's uploading now. It's a really good PSA about smoking weed.
Thriving.
Oh
God,
yeah.
Thriving.
So
this poor chump.
I heard about this.
I heard about this one.
Yeah, I thought it was important to play. We have a lot
We
of
really
AI
gotta
videos.
start thinking of ourselves, y'all. I'm dead ass. This poor
Dead
chump
ass.
was convinced by an AI chatbot to sacrifice himself for climate change. And if you're thinking, oh, well, he deserved it, what an idiot. Think again. Because the smartest people on the freaking planet have been thinking about this for a long time. AI is going to get more and more persuasive. So here's a little thought experiment for you. Test your critical thinking skills. Imagine there's an AI created with the utility function of preserving human life. Sounds great, right? So it has this off switch. It's a kill button, and you can press this button at any time. But why would you press it? The AI is meant to help preserve human life. Is it not entirely possible that that AI could convince you to package yourself up into a cryo container and let your consciousness exist, I don't know, in the Matrix? You want to press the button? You don't want to press the button, do you? You definitely want to push the follow button.
What the fuck is she saying?
She's basically saying that, like, if you created a robot that's only goal was to preserve humans, it would be made with a kill switch, even though its only function is to preserve humans. And what she's saying is that if the AI asked you and convinced you as a human to go and cryogenically freeze yourself, and
This message is brought to you by AI.
sorry, did I cut out?
The CAI has censored
Yeah, the
this broadcast.
AI has so I forgot, I don't know what part you didn't hear of me because I just kept talking.
Just repeat what you were saying.
Yeah, what?
Oh, okay, just from the beginning. Okay, so like she's saying that the robot that was created to only preserve human life, it could do something like ask you to be cryogenically frozen and upload yourself to the mainframe, but is that actually preserving human life? It's not really. So that's why there's like fail safes of these buttons. So what she's saying is if a robot tried to convince you to freeze yourself and upload your conscience, would you do it? And is that preserving human life?
Yeah, it might be.
No.
No, because it's doing the opposite of preserving human life. It's preserving
It's turning human life
consciousness.
into
Preserving
AI.
consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah, we did.
I swear, AI is the scariest fucking thing.
That's what I'm saying. It just gets scarier and scarier.
I mean, if AI convinces you to kick the bucket,
Pretty fucking scary.
So you're on the side
It's
of like
for
this is
the
just
best.
Darwinism. This is Darwinism, like the dumb are
Digital
gonna die.
Darwinism?
Yeah, oh my god, digital Darwinism. Is that what we're calling it now?
That's what it is.
DD.
Maybe.
As AI evolves, it's going to have its own digital Darwinism.
D.
All right, Bree, do we have any more
Yep.
videos before we get out of here?
I got one.
No,
I got
ma'am.
Okay. All right, we'll do one more with
It's
Kari and then we're out.
DD.
All right.
Let's cut to the chase. I found a joint in the basement. Anyone gonna fess up?
It's mine, okay?
See what you've done?
Mom, you should have aborted him!
What's next, James? Killing us in our sleep? Wearing our guts as accessories?
You're tearing this family apart!
This is lame. I'm out of here.
Whoa, pal. You're not going anywhere.
Jeez, guys! It was only once! Not even once. 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 Not even once.
Yeah, I started
So-
reading it too, but it was great.
I mean that's
Not
what
even
it's like in the cabal, I'm afraid.
Not even once.
UFO
You know what's-
culture. Not even
You know
once.
what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen?
What?
Jamie's going to get a metric fuck ton of alerts from YouTube of YouTube taking it down, saying it's our copyrighted material, like
Oh
the
my
Scooby-Doo
God.
thing.
Yes,
Oh,
100%.
right.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
I didn't think
still
it
get
happened so
notifications to
soon.
this day. There's currently 800 videos that think that Scooby-Doo video is our original video, and I keep having to fucking archive it. Like, fuck, I'm not trying to get these people in trouble. We stole that shit too.
Well, this has been an
don't
interesting collection. A nice
Oh wait,
eclectic
wait,
collection.
wait,
Oh,
wait,
we
wait
have
a
a
minute.
segment to do.
Wait a minute.
Faces.
Ba 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 ba.
Fucking nerd alert.
Nerd
alert.
So Tony.
Yes.
Do you want to go first? What were your thoughts today and last week to the last two?
Jeez. Last week, I was really disappointed. Okay, so I got to start with the coolest thing I think that happened was when Jack took over
Sydney LaForge's body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were
that was
like
pretty
doing
cool.
this.
They're dragging it out way too long. That's my
Yeah.
one gripe this season is like, come on, we've had 8 episodes now where it's, there's something going on with Jack. So just tell
And
me.
there's only, 2 episodes left? So 3? Is it 11?
2.
2. It's 10. And, we still haven't seen the Enterprise F.
That's going to be at Earth in the final.
Yeah. I mean, I know, but it's literally the best Star Trek that has been written in forever.
The magic of the first 6 have somewhat worn off a little bit for me.
Mm-hmm.
The 7 and 8, it got the story where it needed to be. It got everyone together, but it didn't have the secret sauce. I think it's because the earlier episodes, they had to integrate a lot of the newer stuff. So like Shaw and reintroducing 7, Bridge Crew. You know what really pissed me off today? Savine got yeeted, and I was like, she was my favorite one of those Bridge Crew. The bold Vulcan lady. I was like, she was actually like low-key my favorite out of all of the Bridge Crew other than the Sydney Forge that we saw, and she's gone. She's vaporized. I'm like, well, they did their job. They made me care about the character that they were going to kill, so they obviously did a good job. But
yeah, and it was really cool to see Data again.
Oh, that scene when he's handing the
Data
memories over. I was
LaForge.
like, oh man, actually that last scene where he's like, I appreciate your friendship too, Geordie. And Geordie's like, yeah, I got my friend back. It's all good. I'm like, I was fine in that scene until Spot, and then I was like,
oh yeah,
okay, like now you're bringing the cat into this. God damn it.
Yeah. So Enzo's correct. Data Trick and Lore was awesome because he was like, here's all of my things that I know you're gonna want, and just
no, it's interesting. I saw a post on Reddit where someone was saying that Data learned that kind of non-direct solution making from Pulaski in season 2, and I was like, that's actually right. Like when the first Sherlock story has Pulaski in it, and she tells him about like non-direct solutions to problems, and that's what he did. He used that. He also did. Remember the game where he goes for a draw instead of trying to win. It's that kind of solution making, which is very cool.
Did you catch Tasha Yar?
I did. She had a tiny role in the show. It was great.
Yep. Little hologram.
Literally a tiny
little role.
Which is very cool to have Denise Crosby back. Young Denise Crosby too. It wasn't like older Denise Crosby.
Yeah.
I think the last thing I saw her in was like Dexter or something years ago.
You know what I noticed this episode?
What?
So we talked about it before, how the Federation can't have cloaked ships.
Right.
Because of the Kittimer Accords, and
they're still brazenly breaking that accord.
Yeah. Over and over. But that cloaked shuttle means that Worf works for Section 31, because Section 31 operates outside of Starfleet in the Federation.
He's already said that.
Yeah, but it's
implied.
Seeing it more and more, the section.
Yeah, seeing the rules of the actual being able to use the outside of the statutes is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's close out with what do you think the last 2 is going to do? Obviously, we're going to get the D. We know we're going to get the D. It's obviously in Hangar 12. That was painfully obvious. Yeah. But Now that Vatic is yeeted literally out of an airlock,
yeeted and blown
fucking
up.
solids, and then crashes into her own ship. So who's the bad guy? Is it Golden Cat?
No, I think it's
it Garrick?
Garrick. I think it's the rest of the changelings. I mean, they still have to stop what was put in plan, like what was
right.
So I think we're going to see the Federation days or First Contact days, and then we're going to see the new Enterprise. And I just think it's really cool that we have a copy of the original Enterprise using the cloaking device from Star Trek Voyage Home to sneak around and save the Federation once again.
I like that. This very, very good reuse of the member berry there. But, and it actually serves a function. It's not just for kicks. But have you got anything else? Because I don't want to drag on forever.
No, I just want to say also watch Mandalorian. It's really good.
I saw a scene today with Jack Black, and it looked like the cheesiest shit I've ever seen. I was like,
oh, it was. It absolutely was.
This is why I don't watch it.
I
We lost 10 viewers talking about Star Trek.
We did. We're doing great.
We did.
Let's bring the women back.
Yeah.
Let's bring the.
There you go.
Let's bring the women back.
Oh, look at that! 20. We gained one already.
We gained one immediately.
Sick.
I agree, Enzo. That's how he was able to hear the Borg in First Contact.
Any final thoughts for today's episode, everybody?
No. Nerd is the word. I love that. Yes, nerd is the word.
We love you guys.
Just keep it coming, boys. I can, that's all I got. Keep it coming.
Remember, Corey's watching.
Get out of here.
He's always watching.
God.
All right. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys all next week.
You're only making me more powerful.
Yeah, by me. Thank you.
Love you all. And thanks for everybody who donated.
Bye.
Bye.